a disturbing remark from Madhya Pradesh MLA Phul Singh Baraiya from Madhya Pradesh has triggered a major political storm, drawing sharp condemnation across party lines and from social organizations. In a video now widely circulated, Baraiya claims that most rape cases occur in scheduled caste, scheduled tribe and backward communities, and goes on to offer a disturbing justification. He suggests that rape happens when men are distracted after seeing what he calls extremely beautiful women when traveling. Baraiya then makes further remarks that while such women may not exist in tribal, SC and OBC communities, rape occurs most frequently among them because religious scriptures grant spiritual merit for sexual relations with scheduled caste women. He has in fact said that scriptures direct such acts and say that the same spiritual merit derives from raping women from these communities as going on a pilgrimage does.
इंडिया में सबसे ज्यादा रेप किसके होते हैं? शेड्यूल कास्ट, शेड्यूल ट्राइब और मोस्ट ओबीसी होते हैं। तो मेरा कहने का मतलब है, रेप की थ्योरी ये है कि कोई भी कैसी भी दिमाग का आदमी रास्ते में जा रहा है, उसे खूबसूरत अगर लड़की दिखी, सुंदर, अति सुंदर, तो उसका ब्रेन है वो इधर वो विचलित हो सकता है, तो रेप हो सकता है। आदिवासी में कौन सी अति सुंदर स्त्री है? एससी की कौन सी अति सुंदर स्त्री है? मोस्ट ओबीसी में ऐसी स्त्रियां सुंदरियां हैं। क्यों होता है बलात्कार? उनके धर्म ग्रंथों में इस तरह की निर्देश दिए गए। ये लिखा है कि इस जाति के साथ सहवास करने पर ये तीर्थ का फल मिलेगा, इसके साथ ये सहवास करने पर फलाना तीर्थ का मिलेगा, इसको ये करेगा। तो अब वो नहीं जा पाता उस महातीर्थ को, उन धर्म ग्रंथों में जो लिखा है नहीं जा पा रहा। तो घर बैठे विकल्प क्या दिया गया है? घर बैठे इनकी औरतों को पकड़ करके सहवास कर दो तो फल मिल जाएगा। तो कोई तैयार हो जाएगा इसके लिए? तो क्या करेगा फिर? अंधेरे उंजेरे में वो क्या करेगा? पकड़ने की कोशिश करेगा। एक व्यक्ति एक महिला का कभी रेप नहीं कर सकता अगर वो सहमत नहीं, तो नहीं करेगा। फिर इसलिए 4 महीने की बच्ची के साथ, 10 महीने की बच्चियों के साथ, 1 साल की बच्चियों के साथ रेप सुने आपने? सुने हैं? क्यों होते? उसके ऑर्गन्स का रेप के लिए तैयार है क्या? नहीं, उसे दिखाई देता है कि इस जाति की महिला के साथ या लड़की के साथ रेप करूंगा तो मुझे वो फल मिलेगा।
Well, it's a disturbing statement. The remarks have triggered outrage across parties with demands for immediate action and accountability against the Congress MLA. Chief Minister Mohan Yadav reacted to the shameful statement, saying that Congress MLAs in the state are spreading poison and demanding that Rahul Gandhi expel Phul Singh from the party. Listen in.
कांग्रेस के नेताओं के और खास करके कांग्रेस के वरिष्ठ नेता राहुल गांधी आ रहे हैं और समाज में ऐसे जहर घोलने वाले बयान दे करके फूल सिंह बरैया ने जो सामाजिक विद्वेष फैलाने का काम किया है। मैं उम्मीद करूंगा कि राहुल गांधी जी आकर के अपने विधायक से भी कहे, सस्पेंड करे, पार्टी से बाहर करे, लगे कि हाँ उनके मन में समाज के बाकी वर्गों के लिए भी कोई सम्मान है। मैं उनके इस बयान की निंदा भी करता हूं और फूल सिंह बरैया विधानसभा के विधायक हैं, मैं मान के चलता हूं उनका अपना उत्तरदायित्व है कि वो इस प्रकार की बातों से बचे।
ये केवल सनातन को अपमानित करने का प्रयास नहीं है, ये महिला और मानवता को, ये मैं ये भी नहीं कहूंगा ये महिलाओं को अपमानित करने के शब्द हैं, ये मानवता को अपमानित करने के शब्द हैं। और जब ऐसे शब्द बाबा साहेब अंबेडकर जैसे स्टॉलवर्ट के लिए उनके आड़ में कहे जाते हैं, फोटो पीछे बाबा साहेब का लगा हुआ है, बाबा साहेब के नाम पे जब ऐसे शब्द कहे जाते हैं तो ये बाबा साहेब के आत्मा के ऊपर चोट है। जिस व्यक्ति ने अपना पूरा जीवन मानवता के लिए न्योछावर कर दिया, आप कह रहे हैं कि सुंदर लड़की को देखने से रेप करने का मन करता है और तीर्थ के लिए रेप किया जाता है? कौन से ग्रंथ में लिखा है? मैं वेट करता हूं, आशा है मुझे, राहुल गांधी जी से तो कोई आशा नहीं है क्योंकि वो नाकाम है, मगर प्रियंका वाड्रा जी जो कहती थी लड़की हूं, लड़ सकती हूं, मैं आशा करता हूं शाम तक वो वक्तव्य देंगी। शाम तक वो अपनी माताश्री के पास जाके कहेंगी कि बरैया जी को पार्टी से बर्खास्त किया जाए।
Well, I'm being joined by News 9 input editor Brijesh Pandey. Brijesh, this statement is just not sexist, it's not misogynistic, it's also casteist. I mean, a sitting MLA goes on to make such absurd remark. Where is the accountability for the legislator who have been elected by the people of the state?
Well, I think, this particular statement is wrong at so many levels that one simply just doesn't know where to begin. The fact that he's saying that if anyone sees a beautiful woman or girl walking on the road, there's rewiring in his brain and it can lead to rape. Or the second part where he's saying that in religious scriptures it is written that if you cannot go to a particular pilgrimage or spiritual place, what you can do is that if you want to avail of the benefit of visiting a pilgrimage or a spiritual place, you can have sexual intercourse with an SC/ST women, and this will give you punya of going to that particular pilgrimage. I mean, it is shocking beyond imagination, and the way he has tried to justify it and the way he has nonchalantly tried to equate the two and try to justify this act is shocking beyond words, and it has rightfully so triggered a political storm, and it will be very interesting to see how the Congress party is going to react about this particular statement which has been made by the MLA Phul Singh Baraiya.
Well, in fact, we are getting the information that Rahul Gandhi, while meeting the victims of the Indore crisis, the water contamination crisis, was in fact asked about this question, the media went to him and asked that if he has anything to say on this absurd remark. He visibly ducked the question and went away. So, is there going to be any kind of accountability being pinned on this MLA by the Congress party? Is there going to be some action against this MLA for making such absurd remark? He goes on to defend rape, and this is not coming from a leader, this is coming from an MLA. So
well, I would say that we heard the soundbite, and there was a barrage of questions by reporters to Rahul Gandhi, and in middle one of the question was about the statement which was given to Phul Singh Baraiya. There was a lot of din, so we don't know for sure whether he heard the question or whether he ducked the question. But one thing is there that that the kind of statement which has been made by Phul Singh Baraiya in Madhya Pradesh when Rahul Gandhi in middle of a very important visit to meet families whose family members have died drinking contaminated water in Indore, I think it has embarrassed Congress party like anything, and it would be will be very interesting to see what kind of action Congress party takes against Phul Singh Baraiya, because the remarks he has made is something which is completely indefensible. There is a justification of rape of SC/ST women. There is a justification that if you see an extremely beautiful woman, it can your mind can get distracted and rape can take place. And he's also tried to say that one male cannot rape one female, so you require more than that. I mean, it's a textbook example of why everything that can go wrong or that can be wrong and absolute disgusting is there in the statement which has been made by Phul Singh Baraiya. And what is most shocking is that he's equating religious scriptures or insinuating or hinting at the fact that it's a religious scriptures which are hinting at the fact that if you have have a physical relation with an SC/ST or OBC women, it is equivalent to going to a pilgrimage and the punya which you accrue from that particular visit. I mean, it's absolutely shocking, and I think that that the BJP would definitely want to pin the Congress party on this particular issue. Nancy?
well, of course, BJP has already launched a scathing attack asking for immediate action against this particular MLA. First on, he goes on to say that men get distracted by beautiful women. Then he goes on to defend it by saying that religious scriptures has instructed that if you rape SC/ST women, you will get the same merit. As you go, if you can't go on a pilgrimage, then go ahead and rape SC/ST women. I mean, this is just a shocking remark, and as unfortunate as it sounds, this is not the first time somebody who is in power, somebody who is a public figure has gone out and said and made such disturbing and pathetic remarks. I mean, what is the accountability? How does one pin that accountability? Are these MLAs or politicians, they have to be mindful of the words that they choose. But this is something which is beyond what a kind of justification, what kind of clarification can one give after making such absurd remark, and it is coming from a person who is sitting in power right now, who is a sitting MLA, and public figures, there has to be some accountability, that you cannot go on to media and make such absurd statements.
Well, I think, we have heard, people in power making sexist and misogynistic remarks and, crass remarks which doesn't behoove their political authority, which doesn't behoove their public standing. But I think Phul Singh Baraya has taken the level of absurdity to another level. And he has... the way he went about it, and the way he spoke about how mind of a man can get distracted and it can lead to rape. And then the most disturbing part was, like, when he said that that you go to, say for example, you go to a religious place like Varanasi, Allahabad or any other place, and they're saying that if you cannot go to the place, and get, the punya which you can get once you visit these places, the other best option is, which is an equivalent of visiting those pilgrimages, to have a physical relation. Now you can't do it in the daylight. So what you do, then you grab them in the darkness. I mean, you cannot be, you cannot just simply explain the kind of the utterances, the shocking utterances which have been made by Phul Singh Baraya. It absolutely reveals the kind of mindset he is coming from.